Hello, welcome. Welcome to Partnership and Collaborative Working, BE0964. My name is Robert Müller and I'm the Senior Lecturer in Project Management at Northumbria University and the module tutor for this module, of course. The Partnership and Collaborative Working has been a new subject. When I say new, in the grander scheme, so the last 5 years it has become a pressing issue in projects and in particular in public settings of projects. So here thinking of movements like the PFI and PPP projects. And it has become as well a potential danger for young project managers that enter into it. So for that reason, this module tries to kind of take you on a journey through the principles of partnership and collaborative working, which have become widespread and prevalent across a full range of public sector provision and private sector business activities. Such approaches are implicit in the management of projects, of course. The module seeks to develop an understanding of drivers which promote partnership, interagency and collaborative working. This is achieved by exploring and comparing contrasting different forms of partnership, collaborative activity across private and public and third-party sectors. So this highlights as well this emergence of third sector organizations becoming an integral part of larger projects, not to say just mega projects, but as well if you have like a project in a local setting, you may have to consider and successfully engage with third-party sectors. Yeah? The module session focuses on providing theoretical tools and frameworks for analyzing and managing and measuring the effectiveness of partnership and activity. The module is supported by a series of guest speakers who will focus on examples of real-life partnership collaborative activities. Here thinking of the Olympics, for example, or more recently the Crossrail project. Yeah, so that is what I'm kind of promoting from kind of construction and organizational purpose. But then we dive as well into other industries. So actually my contact from the Olympics is from BT, and he will be talking what communications were actually required and what terms of media spin they had to manage this successfully. These sessions are communicated to students in overseas and distance location by the use of video recording. Assessment is by coursework. Here we have like a case study scenario that I will provide you with, and I will ask you to evaluate the case scenario and come up with the evaluation and recommendations for working collaboratively. Here thinking as well of contractual arrangements and the before mentioned topics to come to a decent informed decision. Students will be provided with feedback on their performance both throughout the module, formative feedback. So the module circulates very much about becoming familiar with different case scenarios, and so this is to say different industries and different settings of projects that we will discuss, projects and programs, I should really say. And this will directly kind of inform you as well and prepare you for the completion of the coursework, of course. The feedback will be supported by students' learning by helping them to self-assess their level of understanding as well, thus providing them an opportunity to refocus their self-directed study. Now I have as well, you can see here recommended learning, recommended reading. So what we will follow is a corpus learning cycle. So my sessions are very much based on me kind of introducing to you concepts or viewing you case studies then I want you to evaluate if this is applicable to your environment or to a given case study scenario. And then I really want you to think about the options that are available to you. And we will share that then, of course, in a seminar setting where we kind of will discuss and elaborate different options and evaluate the cases that we discuss. This will then kind of be a possibility for you to kind of take notes and really kind of develop a portfolio of tools and processes that are suitable to your context or that you may want to apply in a future context. To specify a little bit the syllabus, why partnerships here? Well, there's policy, funding drivers, access to funding, strategic drivers as well, including risk sharing and actually risk assessment. So this is both contractually as well as managerially, operationally. Then types of partnership is another element that we will look at to give a little bit an idea what's around. Public-private partnerships, multi-agency partnerships, and more, of course. Then spectrum of engagement will be formal, informal, structured, unstructured, long-term, short-term, strategic, operational, task-oriented, and of course different levels of engagement, top-down, bottom-up, or contracted arrangements, so forth. And last but not least, we will evaluate in detail the dynamics of partnerships that you may come across. So here, different stages, drivers and barriers, organizational cultures, power, trust, relationships, ethics, analyzing and assessing and auditing partnerships, of course, as well. The module aim is to develop understanding of drivers which promote partnership and interagency and collaborative working, in addition to analyzing the forms of partnership, interagency and collaborative working. The module will also explore issues associated with partnership and interagency collaborative working across organizations, professions and communities. It will also provide tools and framework for auditing the effectiveness of partnership and interagency and collaborative working. The learning outcomes are critically evaluate complex context and partnership, interagency and collaborative working, assess the enabling factors that contribute and constrain partnership, interagency and collaborative working with a view of summarizing factors influencing effectiveness, and critically analyze a range of tools and theoretical frameworks for auditing the effectiveness of partnership and interagency and collaborative working. Now, I indicated already the assessment. What is quite important as well is maybe to think of the hours that you should plan to spend on it. So the on-campus delivery is 1 hour lecture and 1 hour seminar, and we will have that per week, and we will deliver this over 12 weeks, which adds then up, of course, to 24 hours contact time, and you should add probably another 32 hours for independent study, for reviewing and preparing for the modules with reading or thinking about taking spare time to think about the case scenarios that we have and evaluate it for yourself. Combined, of course, with the coursework, which I would anticipate to take another 20 hours, you should aim at a rough estimate of 100 hours in total for this module in the semester. The final note maybe being the aim of this module is, of course, to create a deeper understanding of the topic and equipping you as well to be a sufficient practitioner in that field. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My name is Robert Möhler, so the easiest way of doing that is emailing me by using my email addresses, robert.mueller@northumbria.ac.uk. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to teaching this module with you. Thank you very much.